All right, hello guys. This is going to be my first episode of what I hope to be an actual Minecraft series. I don't know if I'll continue through with it. I don't want to leave any promises. Don't even know if anyone will watch. I probably will have no viewers, but I don't care. It'll be for the fun of me. I actually just today got this computer. It has 8 gigabytes of RAM. It has an AMD onboard video card, but it works. It can run games. I'm used to running on a laptop, which is awful. So it's an improvement. I'm actually, if you want to look at my video settings, running at just over normal. I have basically everything up, and I'm getting about 25 to 30 FPS while recording. Sorry about that. And it's decent. I'm not going to complain. It's much better than I'm used to. So, this is my nether tunnel to my home on this server, which is a semi-vanilla server. It has griefing plugins, and that's actually about it. This video will probably be viewed by personal friends and people on the server and anybody random on YouTube. So, hi guys. This is actually my second time recording, which I wrote up here. I kind of messed up the recording, the audio on the first one. So, he knows I'm recording. He's clever. So we're going to show my base, head through the portal, which I made 3x3 when 1.7 was updated. So here's the start of the base. There's a beacon down there which will eventually load in. You have 4 paths leading down. You can take whichever one you want. I'll head down there in a minute. There's an animal farm right here. You have some simple pigs, some cows, and some sheep, which will eventually be split up into a whole colored sheep farm so I can receive all the dyed wool. There will eventually be a chicken farm that is on the list because I want cooked chicken, because I want to have a good supply of just about everything. Over here will eventually become a villager trading area that I will use to get mainly books, but once 1.8 comes out, I'll probably use it for other good things that villagers can trade for. At the moment, there's nothing because I had villagers here and they died, and they didn't have good trades anyway. Over here we have a farm, which is just 2 layers at the moment. I'll eventually add more. It's not fully harvestable yet, so I'm not going to harvest it. It just uses dispensers with a hopper at the end and chests to capture all of the wheat. There's a dispenser in that corner and a dispenser in that corner. And the triangular pattern just pushes all the water to this one point. And then I just have to replant the crops. And then I have the exact same thing replicated up here, except with carrots, which could actually be harvested. So I can show you that. This button is the top. FPS drop. Sorry about that. I will work on that. And then you let them run for a bit because I don't have it on a timer, which I may eventually do. I may just leave it like this. You let everything get to the bottom. And then you turn it off and replant, which I may or may do on camera. May or may not do on camera. And everything gets deposited into this chest, which you can also access from the top. Over here we have my favorite thing that I have done in this base. We have an iron farm. Which I use to supply the haste 2 beacon that I have down at the bottom. And I kind of prettied it up because iron farms are symmetrical and I needed, well, even-sided, and I needed it to be odd, so I prettied it up. And then around the edge of the iron farm, we have my storage. I really don't have too much. I need to go and get a lot of supplies. I'm relatively poor and don't really have much compared to majority of the people on the server. Well, majority of the players that play the most. Yeah, so down here we have water shafts going down, leading to this area, which originally my portals were down here, but it was a hassle to swim up every time. This will eventually be a pit down to bedrock, or close to bedrock, with branch mines leading out from all the directions. It is actually based off of Zisto, and if you've never heard of Zisto and enjoy Minecraft, please go watch Zisto, because he is much better than me. So you can notice that there's lighting glitches at the bottom of these, and it doesn't look as bad on that one. I actually triple layered the slabs on the bottom of that, so I wouldn't have those lighting glitches, which I will eventually do to all of them. I just haven't had the time. This is a haste 2 beacon. I already said that. Over here is something that my friend was working on, which I did the rudimentary spawn systems for. You have 2 paths. That is not meant to be burnt, I know. One that leads to the spawning areas, which are not full. You walk on these and it dispenses you armor, a bow, and a sword after you respawn. You pick up arrows in this chest, which actually there's a bow in there too. Then you come out here and duel your opponent, which spawns in the same area. Eventually I'd like to spruce it up, make an actual looking arena, make several arenas, and there's spectator stands. Don't fall. Okay. So this is a series that may lead to something. It may not be consistent. It may not even exist after this episode. Depends on how the feedback is, what people want me to do. I'm thinking for the next episode, maybe I'll go around spawn, show some people's houses, show you the legacy of this server, which it's a pretty old server. It's several years old. It's been around for a long time. I've been on it since before June of 2013, but I haven't been all too active. It all depends on how I'm going with school and when I have free time. So I've actually been fairly active recently. So I will probably play a lot. I don't know if I'll record a lot. All depends on how it works out. Wow, this is really dark. I'm used to not playing on smooth lighting, which makes this really dark. So leave any suggestions in the comments, or if you're from this server, leave them on the subreddit in the video in the comments, because I'll probably post this video there too. So this has been my first episode. I hope it leads to an actual series and doesn't just fizzle out. Well, thanks for watching. Leave a like, comment. I don't want to be one of those people, but first video, do it, please. Love me. Thanks. Thank you. Come again.